Is something sinister behind all the track closures? Quite possibly. Hey everybody, Walty Wanderers, buckle up, strap in. We got a hard-hitting, pull no punches, no sugarcoating it, no rainbows, no sunshine. I'm just going to give it to you and give it to you straight. We got a good one to unpackage today. Welcome to the show. I hope everybody's doing great. So tracks are closing, right? We're seeing this. There's a couple of our good fuzzy friends that we've come to know and love here on YouTube whistleblowing it. It is happening. But it goes a little bit deeper, and that's where Walty's going to step in and pick up the ball and weigh in with his thoughts. So if you're new, please get subscribed, jump over to the community page, and get involved with some of the polling. Take a lap around the comments, bring your tear-offs. The roost tends to fly. We're having a lot of fun reporting on the industry. And listen, friends, I love the industry. It's given me a lot. It's given me a lot. And I'm cheering for our sport big time. But the reality is this. There's some stuff going on. It is gnarly. And it's all comes back to the crisis. If it's not for the crisis, we're not talking. But the realities are this. It's more than just sue-happy lawyers, which we've always had. I mean, always had sue-happy lawyers. If your kid gets wadded up in the track and somebody gets in your ear and tells you the track needs to pay, of course you can be like, okay, yeah, I'm pissed. I want somebody to pay. You're pissed. And I get it. So I'm not faulting necessarily anybody for that. But what's really going on, friends, is insurance companies are folding. So there's a smaller pool of insurance companies to pull from to get insured, whether it's your house or racetrack or whatever the case may be. People are folding. I work in real estate as my day job. And listen, I can't tell you how many, people there, it's like my insurance policy is skyrocketing. It's everything in the economy has doubled. Inflation has doubled. A candy bar, it used to be $1, $2. That's what's up. I mean, it's insane what's going on there. Insurance policies are doubling. People are getting insurance foreclosures or liens on their property. I'm seeing it, but it gets better or worse, depending on how you look at it. It's reaching into the fabric of everything of our economy, and the motocross industry is no exception because wages are not keeping up with inflation. It's hit the tipping point, and here it is. It gets better or worse again, depending on how you look at it. So because there's less insurance companies willing to insure, and the ones that will still insure are charging exorbitant amounts of money, it's insane. These tracks just they're operating at a loss. And I don't care how much you love moto. You're only going to operate at a loss for so long. A break even is if maybe you love it. You're like, well, at least it's not costing me money and I got other income. So you're only doing this because you love it, but you definitely in it. You're not making money. You're not getting rich. It's in the exposure. Can you imagine being a track owner and the stuff? I mean, it's not if you're going to get sued, it's when and how many times. So you're going to have your own lawyer on retainer. Insanity. But it gets better or worse. Again, depending on how you look at it. For me, it's not so great. And this is why. Who do you think's benefiting from all this mess? I wonder who's benefiting from this. Is it the industry? Maybe. Is it the riders? Possibly. Is it the electric bike manufacturers? Absolutely. 100%. I bet you if I own an electric moto company, I'm like, yeah, shut down these tracks. Shut them down, because this is the issue. You can be stealthy on one of these bikes. Now, it doesn't take the danger factor out of this. The noise factor, absolutely. So it opens up more places potentially to go ride. The electric industry has to love this. And the reality is this. It gets better or worse again. So we saw recently Arenacross this year has got the electric bike. Bogle and Josh Hill are in there as their big, marquee names that they could pull to convince them to get paid. You don't ride the electric bike because you necessarily want to on a track and with other bikes in a stadium. You ride it because you're getting paid to.
What's up? It's Kickstart Kenny. Thanks for the cool nickname, Walty. I'm laughing all the way to the bank.
Kind of like Kickstart Kenny on the Suzuki. He got paid. It wasn't his first choice. Money talks. Money talks. If it's that's what these guys got to do. And I can't fault them. You can't fault them for that. A lot of these guys. Everybody's got their number. They're willing to sell out. And if you're trying to keep this is the only thing give me the electric bike. I'll ride it.
What's up, Walty? I'm laughing all the way to the bank, too.
But here's the thing. See, with these little arenas that Arenacross happens in, those 2 strokes, even 4 strokes, they're filling up the arena with fumes, and toxins. And some, see, this is just like the insurance companies now are no longer willing to insure. Same thing's going to happen with these stadiums trying to get insurance. So some sue-happy lawyers like my client got a really bad headache, a migraine that won't go away now. He's stuck with it for life. And you owe us money because he breathed these fumes. Whose hand does it play into? The electric bikes. The electric bikes are loving this. So we're going to need open air stadiums. And if you have a closed stadium, you're going to need proper ventilation to keep, we're phasing out the motors. They are ushering this stuff in. And listen, the industry has probably got their hand into this. You think I know they're in their conference rooms talking about the things that I'm disclosing to you right now, or at least talking about. They are in these suits. I'm a business guy. I know it. These suits are in their conference room, and they don't ride. They don't even know how to ride a motorcycle, much less they probably can't even start an electric bike. I don't even know if I could. But I could definitely ride one. I can ride anything with two wheels. But the reality is this: these guys, they're talking about this. The stock value. The more tracks that close down, the stock value in electric manufacturers are going up. In final thoughts, I come to you as a friend, as a content creator, as a moto guy. Wants to see you not only win on the track, off the track. Understand the waters you're swimming in now. Shark infested. U.S. moto tracks, welcome to the swimming pool. It's getting a little bit gnarly out there. Shark infested. It's getting harder and harder to insure. This is going to reach into the industry and reach into it deep. But somebody is sitting back, letting it play out exactly like they want it to. And that's why Walty will have to be here to blow the lid off it every step of the way. Because it's not only what we need, it's in fact what we deserve. If you appreciate the content, I want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Social media links in the description of this video if you'd like to follow me there, along with links to channels I've appeared on I think you might enjoy. If you enjoyed this video, gonna love the next video, and there's an easy subscribe icon for your convenience. As always, thank you for your time. Don't go over the bars. God bless, and I'll see you on the next video.